Judikay, the infamous gospel minister and worshiper who is signed under Easy Concept and popularly known for her single More Than Gold. This gospel artist was born as Judith Kanoya, but her stage name has become everyone's choice. She actually graduated from with a degree in theater arts from Redeemers University, which is owned by the Redeemed Christian Church of God in Osun State. It's not known when Judikay was born, as that has not been made public. However, we're pretty sure she hails from an Igbo background. Also, we don't think she has any relationship with Kanoya or Kanoya. She signed under Easy Concept with other celebrities such as Mercy Chinwo, G.U.C., and Chris Morgan. Her music career began with her being a backup singer for Akinwume Nathan Olune Akinreme, better known as Flo Rocka. Released her first single titled Nobody Else. Ever since, Judikay has been who is also a female gospel artist. According to Judith Kanayo, one of the greatest lessons every believer is going to have to learn is to let God do things His way. Some other songs of hers include Nothing Else, Song of Angels, Fountain, as well as Idima. Her first music album, titled Man of Galilee, is a 14-track album which released in the year of November 2019. This album, which is 1 hour and 4 minutes, is available on all streaming platforms as well as digital resellers. She released her own single after being a backup singer for many years and has shared the stage with other gospel ministers such as Frank Edwards, Choma Jesus, Joe Praise, as well as many others. She has an estimated net worth to be around 500 between 500,000 and $700,000. Judy Kay is happily married to a great worshiper. Marriage ceremony on the 15th of August 2020. On the 7th day of November 2020, gospel music minister Judikay observed her church wedding rites alongside her hubby Asalam Opara. The wedding ceremony, which held in Christian Pentecostal Mission (CPMP) in Lagos and was moved forward from the original slated date, had the whole Easy Concept family in attendance, including Mercy Chinwo, Easy T, Juicy, as well as many others. Also in attendance, we believe were some other popular recording artists and head Che, which are fast rising gospel singers, as well as Yada. There were so many gifts that were presented to the new couple. They were showered with so many gifts, and they thanked God as they made different presentations during this beautiful ceremony. Her husband, Judikay, surprised her with a brand new Hyundai Elantra 2016 model. On social media, all the congratulations came in, such as "Congratulations, lovelies." They were left stunned and left speechless by the show of love, and Judikay was captured in tears as the procession went on. Also, her ministry has released many titled "Man Less Capable God," as well as different music videos that have been on the charts. So congratulations go out to the new couple on their ceremonial vow. Next artist we'll be discussing is the Mercy Chinwo, who is 32-year-old celebrity gospel singer who was born on September 5th, 1990. Her national origin is Nigeria and she origins are from River States. She is married and her husband's name is Pastor Blessed Uzechikwe. Occupation is a singer and she has a net worth of over $5 million. She is a unique gospel artist with a unique type of grace, and her songs have been heard in all type of churches within Nigeria and Africa. Her full name is Mercy Nenda Chinwo, and she was born on September 5th. She is the fourth child and first daughter of five children. She is also hails from Port Harcourt. Her most successful gospel artists are fond of having an early start in music careers. She is a typical example. She started at a very, very early age, even when she was a toddler, still in diapers, she was singing. She joined the children's choir and then later matured onto the adult choir. She was brought up by her mother after she lost her dad early in the early stages of her life. She was introduced into acting before she started doing full-time music ministry. She actually was discovered in 2012 after winning season 2 of a popular acting talent show known as Nigerian Idol. After which, in 2013, she landed her first film role in Yvonne Nelson's film House of Gold. She starred along with other famous Nollywood actresses such as Yvonne Nelson, Majid Michael, as well as Amawume. She started her musical career by voicing to musical projects by other top gospel music artists such as Samuel Poso, Joe Praise, Bucci, Chris Morgan, and Preye. Her big move came after Easy Concepts, a gospel music label owned by Mr. Ezekiel Thank God endorsed her. Easy Concept has recently signed another spirit-filled gospel artist as well. Her first single Testimony was released in 2015, another single Igwe in 2016, and her first album entitled The Cross My Gaze, which consists of a host of soul-lifting gospel songs that are still trending till this day. She also did a remix of the most popular song Excess Love featuring other famous gospel entertainers. She has released a ton of singles but has currently released only one album. Chinedum Bor Ikom are some of the more known songs that she's released, as well as Omekanaya, Regular, Power Belongs to Jesus, Imenem, Testimony, Ihedema, With All My Heart, Responsibility, as well as a host of other songs. For now, the famous Nigerian gospel singer Mercy Chinwo announced that she's engaged and is now currently married to the popular Lagos pastor Blessed Uzechikwe of the Waterbrook Church. It's always been a passion of her ever since she was a young girl to be married and to be doing ministry work full time. So it's her dream come true to be married to a pastor and to be doing ministry work for the kingdom of Christ. It warms her little heart. She has bagged various notable awards ever since she started her music career starting in 2012, and she's also been in competition with other popular artists such as Prosper Achimwana as well as Sinach. She was presented with the Nigerian Idol in 2012, Best Gospel
MM1. Abba Father, you rest me you every day and night. You dey bless me on a regular day, on a regular day.
Artist in 2018 at the Climax Awards, Africa Gospel New Artist of the Year 2019, Africa Gospel Female Artist of the Year 2019, as well as African Gospel Song of the Year for Excess Love in 2019 at the African Gospel Awards Festival. Mercy Chinwo is currently worth an estimated $5 million, and her songs have been heard by many of millions of her adoring fans that listen to her music on a regular basis. And congratulations have been seen all over her social media page for her engagement to her new husband, who is a pastor. Congratulations go out to Mercy Chinwo. Next artist is Ada Ogochukwu Ehe, who was born on September 18, 1987. The Grammy Award-winning gospel singer goes by the stage name Ada Ehi. She's a singer, a songwriter, recording, as well as performing artist. Her musical career was started when she was just 10 years old. She was actually a backup singer for child star Tosin Jegede. Since she professionally started her music career under Love World Records in um, 2009, she has increasingly gained local as well as international popularity through her songs and various music videos. She has had the opportunity to perform on stage in front of adoring fans for many years. She was born on September 18, 1987, and is currently 35 years old. Her genres include contemporary gospel, contemporary pop, electronic, as well as Afro pop beats. Um, she's a Christian artist, and she's currently signed under Free Nation Love World. She currently has her own YouTube channel where she has her music video and has over 1.38 million subscribers. She was actually born to Victor and Mabel Nudakabu Ehi, and her three brothers grew up listening to gospel music. She is a native of Imo State in Nigeria. She was selected to be a member of the girls' band of a Nigerian child star Tosin Jegede. She actually graduated from Lagos State University with a bachelor's in chemical and polymer engineering. During her university days, she actively participated in Believers Love World Campus Fellowship. Shortly after, she joined the Christ Embassy Choir, and ever since she has been active in the church choir. She joined the Love World Records in 2009. She met her husband Moses Ihe at Christ Embassy Church during one of her rehearsal sessions while still in the university. They married in 2008 and the couple have 2 children. Since joining Christ Embassy Choir, Ahi has been actively involved in the music ministry of Christ Embassy and has performed at Christ Embassy events and several programs, including parts of Europe, America, and other African countries. Her debut album, Undenied, was released in November 2019. Lifted and So Fly, a 2-disc album, was released in November 2013. She also released her third studio album, Future Now, on October 16, 2017. It climbed the charts to #1 spot on iTunes in Nigeria on the same day that it was released. One of her favorite singles of mine was his Jesus You Are Able, was released in 2016 and has millions of views as well as follows, and she's had the opportunity to perform that song on stage in front of adoring fans. In 2017, Ahi was named on Y Nigeria's list of 100 influential Christian personalities in Nigeria. She won the 2017 Grove Award for West African Artist of the Year, being nominated alongside Frank Edwards, Sinach, and Joe Praise, as well as the other preachers. She is listed as one of the 20 most viewed songs of the decade from Nigeria. She received her first YouTube plaque for reaching 1 million subscribers on YouTube. And Ada Ehi is currently one of the well-known artists that are out there performing. She has a unique sense of style. On a social media page, you can see some of the elaborate custom-made outfits that she wears, and as well as some of her makeup and shoe brand. She doesn't just wear any type of shoe, but custom-made, high fashion, top of the line, custom-made shoes and outfits, and she sets a great example for the next generation of girls that are growing up in the church as someone that they can look up to and they can form their career after them as well. She also has had the opportunity to actually testify and share her testimony of what Christ has done for her life in front of other followers within the redeemed Christ Embassy Church. And we've had the opportunity to listen to her minister, and she has brought so much joy as well as fellowship to other believers, and we thank you for her incredible career. Next gospel artist is Osinachi Kalu Okoro Ebo, professionally known as Sinach. Sinach was born on March 30th, 1972. She's a singer, songwriter, as well as the senior worship leader at Love World until 2021. She is the first single songwriter to top the Billboard Christian Songwriter chart for 12 weeks in a row. Her song Waymaker received 3 nominations and won Song of the Year at the 51st GMA Dove Awards, making her the first Nigerian to win the award. She also won the BMI Song of the Year, and in 2021 was recognized by the U.S. Congress while on tour in the United States of America. She has released 9 studio albums with several other hit songs, including I Know Who I Am, Great Are You, Lord, Rejoice, He Did It Again, Precious Jesus, The Name of Jesus, This Is My Season, Awesome God, For This I Stand Amazed, Simply Devoted, as well as Jesus is Alive. Waymaker has also piled up many recognition and awards since it was released in 2015. The visuals for Waymaker is currently the second most watched Nigerian music video on YouTube. In March 2019, it became the third Nigerian video to have garnered over 100 million views on YouTube behind Davido's Fall and Yemi Alade's Johnny. Waymaker has been covered by over 60 Christian artists such as Michael W. Smith, Darlene Chavez, Leland, Bethel Music, Mandisa, and in many languages. In the first few weeks of the coronavirus pandemic and lockdown in 2020, Waymaker was the go-to song as several viral videos in hospitals, parks were made with large numbers of people singing the song. After being on the Christian Copyright Licensing International Top 100 chart for several months in 2020, it claimed the #1 position in June and has remained there till December 2020, making it the most played song in churches across the United States for 2020. Sinach received a Bethlehem Hall of Faith certificate of commemoration during her visit to Israel in December 2017. Pardon. In September 2019, Sinach became the first gospel artist from Africa to tour India, headlining concerts with several thousands in attendance. She became the first African artist to top the Billboard Christian Songwriters chart, and in 2022 she joined the Grammy Recording Academy as a voting member. Sinach hails from Ebonyi State, eastern Nigeria, and is the second daughter of 7 children. She started singing for family and friends in 1989 as a hobby while working as a staff and choir member in Christ Embassy. Pastor Chris Oyokolome's church. She studied physics and graduated from the University of Port Harcourt, Rivers State, Nigeria. She considered relocating from Nigeria after her university education, but was advised against it by Pastor Chris Oyokolome. In 2014, Sinach married Joseph Egbo in her home church, Christ Embassy. On November 17, 2019, at the Lima Awards, Pastor Chris Okolome announced the arrival of Sinach's first child, Amyoli Mebelaze. As a child, Sinach had
All over the world, lift up your voice. Do you know who you are? Shout in love, declare it.
dreams where she saw herself singing to large crowds, but did not actively pursue anything as a career besides joining choir. She worked as an administrative staff in the church. She has written so many songs, which some of them were included on her first album released in 2008. Her song This Is Your Season won Song of the Year award in 2008. Some people would like to know how she got her stage name Sinach. She said, I chose that from my name Osinachi because it is easy to pronounce and catchy for audiences. She is also the first recipient of the Songwriter of the Decade award, and she has been recognized for her contributions to the gospel music industry and has had the capacity to perform for millions of adoring fans in different churches as well as different stages and different faith-based Christian events. Osinachi is married to her husband and they are happily enjoying marital bliss. Next gospel artist is Onos Ario. Onos Ario is a Nigerian-based singer as well as a songwriter. She is best known for her critically acclaimed song Alabara, which was written and produced by Nigerian music producer Wilson Joel. In September 2018, she was listed in the global top 100 most influential people of African descent, the MIPAD Award. Ono Sorio, better known by the family name of Honorio de Ebiera Erio, is a popular musician. She was born in Nigeria, Honorio de Ebiera Erio, and entered her career as a musician in her early life after completing her formal education. Onos was born in Delta State in southern Nigeria, where she had her primary as well as secondary school education. She gained admission to Delta State University, Abaraka, where she graduated with a bachelor's degree in French. Onos began singing while she was just in primary school, being a part of a number of different choirs and groups before she moved to Lagos in 2004, where she began recording her first official single, Dance, which was produced by Flo. Onoriode Ebira Erio's estimated net worth is as follows. Onos, who brought in 3 million and 5 million net worth, Onos collected most of her earnings from her Yeezy sneakers, while she had exaggerated over the years about the size of her business. The money she pulled in from her professional real enough to rank as one of the biggest celebrity cash outs of all time. Her basic income source is mostly from being a successful musician, though. Onos has been known as living an extravagant life with cars, mansions, airplanes, and popular yacht vacations. She has a whopping net worth of $5 to $10 million. In addition to her massive social media following, Onos Ario's age, height, and dress. In 2015, Onos became the Nigerian coordinator for the Women of African Origin in Music Ministry, under which platform she mentors and nurtures upcoming female gospel artists. In 2012, she convened the Love of the Season, a music and style scene show that brings together the fashion and music industry. In 2018, she began hosting a monthly live worship event titled Breathe. In 2017, she released her third studio album, Songs from the Place of Prayer, to rave reviews. In July 2019, she released her fourth studio album, Breathe, on music streaming services Bloomplay. Onos has been nominated for a number of awards since her debut into the music industry. In 2012, she won the award for the Best Female Vocalist at the Nigerian Gospel Music Awards. She was also hosted alongside other MIPAD honorees by the Nigerian Stock Exchange at the Gong closing ceremony, celebrating the lifetime achievements of various famous artists. There were many, many popular people that were in attendance at the event entitled The Celebration of Excellence. Onos is married to Kumi Ario and they have two children together. Onos has had the opportunity to perform on stage in front of many audiences. She is celebrating her 11th year anniversary with her husband to rave reviews, where she posted pictures of her and her husband dressed in matching Ankara wear outfits to rave reviews on social media websites. People congratulating them on their 11-year anniversary as they celebrate marital bliss. And this is a celebration of the top 5 gospel artists that are transforming the music industry and taking the industry by storm. Salutes, Adehel. Celebration of Gospel. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and comment below.
My name is Onos. I have searched all over and have found out that there is no one like our God. That's why I call him Alagbara. Alagbara, you are the mighty God, and you not so be you. You are the glorious God.